I don't like how it look like this. Look like this. But anyway. Mm-hmm. No man. Every night hot, but tonight different. Jesus, peace. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining. This is your girl, Kay. People, just bear with me a little bit here. I'm suffering. This heat tonight is unbearable, literally. Every night hot, but tonight is something else. I guess it's because of Beryl. I'm not sure, but Jamaica right now, it hot, hot, hot. As you come, please hit the live button for me, please. Hello, Sandy. How you doing? Good night. Good night, Sandy. Thank you so much. Jamaica News Review with Sandy. Thanks so much for joining. As you come, please hit the like button for me, please. People, how this thing look? Because I get this thing, I may I try it out. But I'm not too sure I like it. I'd rather to have the phone up in my face like that instead of so far. But they said I should get one, so I did get one, but I don't like it. But anyway, people, welcome. And I have to say thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. It looks good. Okay, thank you, Sandy. I think too much of my body is showing. That's there. Because I not go back. May I see? Yeah. I mean, I have no boy right now. Lord have mercy. When I see the slippers them, I mean, I have on a brassiere. Jesus, peace. When I see too much of it, that's why I not like this thing, Oh, Lord. How slippers them start sure. Anyway, they're good slippers. Anyway, folks, thank you so much. Miss Benjamin, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to everyone joining. If you're in Jamaica, I'm asking you, please keep safe. Oh, but when I take off the glasses, I can't go read no comment. Oh, Jesus. Let me put on about my glasses. Right. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. If you're in Jamaica, please keep safe. And I find it funny today while I was on the road because I left work today at 1:04. That was the time that I signed out. And I never reach home until minutes to 5. And I never stop anywhere. I work in New Kingston, and normally it normally take like an hour and a half to 2 hours on a rough day to reach home. And this evening, it basically 3 hours. 3 hours. And I left work straight home. Me not stop on the road for do nothing because I actually did my shopping from over the weekend. So I don't have the need to do any other last minute shopping like anybody else because normally I just buy one big lump sum at the end of the month and it normally just carry me over to the month end. The only thing that I'm worried about right now is the fact that I went ahead and I purchased all of these items. So right now when you look in my freezer, meat, 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 chicken, fish, what else in there? I think piece of pork in there too. Turkey neck, meat, meat, meat. Because, as I said, I normally buy for the month. So right now, I was saying to my mother that if JPS decided that they're going to take their light and they're going to take it like for 2-3 days, we better know say we are going to yam everything we're in there. Don't ask me how we know, but we are going to yam them because the money can't go down to, you can't waste. So we are going to put them and yam them anywhere you put it. But on the way home this evening, it was a gridlock. Coming out of New Kingston, it took me basically 45 minutes from New Kingston, to reach Crossroad because I normally go that route and then take the back road and so forth. 45 minutes just to reach at a particular point. And then when I reach Crossroad, it took me an hour and something to reach and span. I was like, what the hell is going on this road this evening? Then when I reach on the Spanish Town toll to get into Spanish Town now, I was like, no, 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 no. Una don't tell me say me I come here, me toll now, if you come sit down in a traffic. I sat again for 35 minutes, and this was at the top, before you have the sign that said toll booth ahead, and right there the traffic start from. And it took me 35 minutes, or about 37 minutes from there to reach the Spanish Town toll. I was like, no, me cannot pay a toll if you come sit down in a traffic. Might as well me go on the road. Mr. Wilson, stand up for me. Why do you want me to stand up for you? I wonder why. How you want me to stand up for you for? Anyway, you see up here, and that is good, right? So I was like, no, everywhere basically ended early today. The government entities, they close at 12, banks and certain places 1. The latest, I get to understand KFC. I saw something and I'm actually wondering if it is true, because while other private sector companies end early to send home their workers, so the workers, hold on, who is that on my platform? Let me run me run gone. I would that me run gone again. I would that me gone. Papa Jesus, Lord of mercy, me gone. Good night, people. Bye. 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 Hello, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you. Right. What did I say? Lady, Tanya, you see you distract me. Tanya, welcome. And thank you so much for joining. Right. What was I saying before Tanya distracted? Hold on. Let me see if I can remember. Me no remember what me did I say. Anyway, I was saying to myself, oh, KFC. And I was like, so is this true? Because I saw a post on IG. As you come, guys, please hit the like button for me, please. And the post basically was saying that they're ending a little bit later than normal companies. And the person was complaining to say that they really and truly don't care about their workers, because if they did, they would have ended earlier. And I was like, wow, because say if I saw. If I saw it go, then that's serious. But on a serious note, I just hope that everyone will be safe during the passing of Beryl, because people, me not tell no lie, me no know where Beryl come from, Nobody not expect Beryl, much less a category 5, category 4, category 3. No back foot. It's like Beryl come like a thief in the night. But it's Isaiah 4 verse 6. I think something like that we say, he will keep us safe through the storm and the flood, something like that. And I can go research it. I learned about that today. But on a serious note, no. Please, if you're in Jamaica, oh Lord, Claudette's are really true. KFC now lock until 9 o'clock. What a company tan bad. You hear the breeze? So up here windy already. If I did have this window open, you'd have seen, but I had it open earlier. And the machine, this one is out. I mean, I want a lizard come in, because I live in the country, my regulars, you always hear me say it. I live in the country. I have a tree, although it limbed down now, that hang over on the house. So normally, right here, the front, normally have some terrible cotton lizard. So I had to close it a little while. Some just a hope and pray. None never come in, because it no mesh like the others. That one was removed. Yeah, Kingston will be it hard. But I saw the thing about KFC, and I was like, no, then can't answer. No, man, I don't want to work for that company there. Me glad me not really fool around KFC again, because you cannot keep your people. You can't do that to your workers, them. Wow, Kentucky open. Wow, that's sad. But people, please be safe. I was watching the news and I was shocked when I hear a lady, she was speaking, she's from Pedro Keys, and she was saying that they basically come in and they still have some more people out there. She said about 12 of them. And I'm like, what am I doing out there now? I got me, I wonder, what am I doing out there? Because there's no way you can hear that a storm is coming and you're sitting down out there that you need to protect your asset. Protect what? Protect your life. You lose the boat, you can always get back another one. Yes and no, it might be rough, but you have to protect your life. Once there is life, there is hope. And I don't think people really and truly understand how serious this thing is. I'm going to show you. I have a brother. My brother lives in St. Mary. And right now he's in Montego Bay. And I was like, so what happened to the house? He said, the house, all right, no storm now come. And this was this evening I was speaking to him. And he was, one of him there, Lord have mercy. Guys, can you please hit the like button for me, please? It's the two little dot at the top of the screen. Just stick it, just click it, and you'll see the like button. The three little dots. Right. I was like, what you mean no storm now come? He said no storm now come. We just have to get some rain. I'm like, okay then. And him said plus the house of me there Montego Bay a year. It's safe and everything, man. The house alright. People. May I listen? When me say may I listen? Me sit down. I may I listen for Friday or Thursday come. Me get one call from St. Mary. Say the roof gone. Me not joke. And say when the roof gone, the house with all I'm documents in passport, birth cert, school paper, everything, in it, what will happen to them then? Because his house is in St. Mary and he's in Montego Bay. I'm like, what you mean no storm now come? Mr. say, prepare for it, go batten down the roof or no man, no storm now come, man. Then just I do that because they with them always I say. And I'm like, okay. I just had to say to him, anyway, me there work. Me call you back because I was actually upset when he said that no storm now come. Because I just believe that it is better for us to be prepared than for us to be sorry. That's how I look at it. Better for we put everything in place. Have your water, make sure that your windows are protected, make sure say if you have your animals like my dogs who are outside now and will be coming in later on. My mother say the dog them have to go come in, and I'm like, how where you go put them? And I'm like, okay then. She said me I go put them in a washroom. So I say, okay, put them in the washroom. Because me I think about my big dog, them, people. The dog, them big. Me I sure, when I did the dog, we reach about my waist, or somewhere there, so, because I'm a mongrel. Them, well, two of them mix. Two of them mix because the mother is a ridgeback, but in go back one mongrel go jumping. Or we go back mongrel go jumping. So the two puppy, they mix. But the mother bigger. And I think about it and I say, all right, but guess what? Rather my dog them come in than my dog them stay out there. Hello, Roadrunner. Good night. Good night. Welcome. So even your animals, your pet, protect them. Protect them every single chance you get. Because you don't know what is going to happen. Beryl, me no know which man of Jamaica, But one man there Jamaica will break Beryl heart. So Beryl did say, you know what? Me nah go they go look for me, me I make you all fat and so he did a come a little part of the tail. And then he remember how the man did do him bad. Him say, you know what, me I go there, me I go mash him up. Me I go done him out. So Beryl change her mind now, and I come. And she say, you see that man there Clarendon? In there Clarendon, but me get to understand say you have some property in Manchester too. and so forth. Me I go down there for them. Me I go. And that happen. You know, see? And that happen, you know. Beryl vexed with everybody in the Caribbean right now. I saw me look on it. Grenada said she just vexed. So she just had to take it out pan with. Me hear my mother say something about Beryl. She was talking about a Miss Beryl. And oh, Miss Beryl used to beat her pitney them. Oh, she said Miss Beryl used to beat her pitney them. Wicked, you know, that is somebody in St. Mary, it seems, or somewhere. And she said Miss Beryl never used to joke. When everybody see Miss Beryl, oh, they used to run from Miss Beryl because Miss Beryl used to have this big sharp teeth strong. You know, back in the days when you're there country, you know, and you know, play with around certain people, I get to understand that was Miss Beryl. No, them never used to play around her. So I itch yes, you know. But people, please, if you have asthma, any medical condition, if you don't get your medication yet, we have some pharmacies, they might, when I said might, they might, I'm not sure, because I know for sure like some pharmacies here in St. Catherine, they will close like 10 o'clock, but it's not normal, so maybe they already closed. But make sure that you have your medication. Even if it's just simple Panadol for headache, make sure that you have it. Have enough water. Make sure that you charge up your phones and everything, because one thing for sure, I was driving home this evening and I was just looking, and on my way home, right on John's Road, there is a light post, and you know the light post supposed to be straight, you know. The light post set so already, you know, I'm barely not past yet, you know, and the light post already bulleted. And I'm like, okay then, so I know for sure that by Friday that will be flat, because oh yes, curfew tomorrow from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Thanks Tanya for reminding me. So that is something also. So you can't go out. And I was planning on going somewhere tomorrow just to pick up something, but you have to stay in. But charge up your phones. If you have a power bank, charge it up. I don't know if you have the lights, because you have some lights nowadays. They are chargeable. You charge them. I have some here in my house. You charge them, and when light gone, you have your light. So if you have those, make sure that they are fully charged. They can last like 8 hours and so forth. Make sure you have gas in your car, because just in case of an emergency and you have to go and seek medical attention, make sure that you're able to do so. Even though it will be storm, you're not supposed to go out. So that's the reason why they always say if you have a medical condition during this period, make sure that you're with someone and you have your medication. I even hear where they send out advisory to pregnant mothers. Well, persons who are due, not just pregnant mothers, persons who are due. They said that they should get somewhere close to the hospital or with a family member just in case, because you know that during hurricane, you know, the anxiety, the emotion, sometimes when you hear the sounds, that alone make the heart beat a little bit faster. Because sometimes I remember, hold on, this thing not look straight, me look lean. Hold on there. Yeah, it never straight, right? I remember back in Ivan days, and it was like, ooh. I was like, so why the man attack so? Ooh, and you hear. So when you listen and you hear those sounds, you know, if you have a medical attention, and Lord have mercy, if you have a medical condition, it can cause your heartbeat or, you know, for your asthma and any little thing to add. So you have to be very careful now, and you have to make sure that you have your medication, have everything in stock right now, because you don't want to take any check. I was this evening I came home and I was like, you see, oh, it's funny. Everybody they reach home. Well, some people gone to the supermarket. You know what me come home can do? Come home, come wash my pitney clothes them. Because me say, I just in case JPS decided that they're going to take their light, I know for sure Water Commission where I live, then just want to the toop, then lock off the water. Then not even want to stand before then lock it off, you know. So me make sure this evening when me come, Me wash me dirty clothes them. So right now, and you know what the funny thing? I reach home after 5 and the clothes them dry. People up to 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock where I live, it was shining. After 7, outside bright. And my clothes, like my little thin blouse like these, they were all dried. The only thing now that I have in the washroom, oh Lord, I forgot to take them up before my mother carried the dogs them around there. The only thing I have is like my son's shorts and those little things. So I forgot to take them up and go hang them in my bathroom. But different from that, everything dry. Because me said just in case, water commission go away with them water. JPS gone with them light. Weekend, me not supposed to look for one basket full of dirty clothes. Me, oh, me too. Okay then. So I know me alone. Well, Andy, you can charge your phone from your car. Charger if it come. Oh yes, that's. Hey, hello, Terence. Welcome. How you doing? Okay. Good night. Yes, that's true. Yes, please do. Please pray for each and every one of us safety. Yes, you can charge it from your car. Oh, and I'm glad you mentioned car. People, please, if you're someone who park your car outdoor, please make sure that you check your insurance policy to make sure that it is covered during hurricane, because some comprehensive, well, majority of the comprehensive insurance they cover it, but third party and so forth they don't cover. So make sure you check your insurance, make sure that you're covered. Take a picture. This is what I hear this evening. Take a picture of your car, every single angle. Take the picture so you have the before the hurricane, because you have some insurance, they will be smart to say that the damage was not done because of the storm. So you just want to make sure that you take the pictures, you have it the before and after, so they can see it. So if your car is parked on the outside, just make sure that you have it. What you can do also is take tapes and just put across the glass, just in case if anything's supposed to fella, well, anything blow and drop on it, it not cause it to shatter so much, so bad. So just take the tape, you run it cross and so forth on all side, just like what you'll do it to your windows, just to make sure that it is fine. If you have your trees, because people, when we come home this evening, I miss my ackee tree and one nice piece of limb, we used to hang over pan the house gone. Me upset, because you know why? My ackee tree full of young ackee. And me know say Beryl go come. All me, hey, people, me have one guava tree round at the back where me a nurse from 2017. Me not joke. The guava tree was planted 2017. It struggle. Goat come near it. Everything. And you suppose me tell me say my guava tree full of young guava. My guava tree, I should have day when me carry on up. Me could have just take it and just carry on out. I want to see my guava tree, oh, it full of young guava. I mean, no say all of them are going to blow off. All the ackee tree, when you look on young ackee pan the ackee tree, me I pass one house down there so this morning, and it full of coconut. When me say coconut, and then tall, I mean I say, okay then, Beryl, hurry up and come. Because say after Beryl, I have my brother upstairs. I go beg him follow me go on the road, and we will be going around that house for some free coconuts after Beryl, because it load, and I'm not one tree them, I have a two, and it tall. And when you look me, I say if they're not afraid, it load. So me just want Beryl to come and pick them for me. No, that not sound good. That sounds selfish. You know, want free jelly. But anyway, I want to understand what I mean, right? Yeah, so the only sad thing, we have to think about the persons who live on the riverbanks, live close to sea. I am worried about my family in St. Mary, especially those in Port Maria, because normally whenever they get rain, it don't have to be a hurricane, tropical storm. If they get rain and it like for 30 minutes, it's flooded. It's flooded. Yeah, they need to be. I don't know if they're gone yet, but they need to be. And so I'm actually worried about Port Maria for one. I'm worried about Montego Bay because I don't know what is happening in Montego Bay, but for the past year and other, anytime it rain, Montego Bay flood. When me say flood, me mean a flood. I remember once it flooded so bad, and the company that I was working at, they had a branch in Montego Bay, and they had the basement, first floor, second floor. And when I said the water reached the second, it was a tropical storm. I think it was a tropical storm that passed. I don't remember exactly when, but it was a tropical storm. They had the basement, the first floor. The basement was where they park. The first floor, they just have like a little filing room down there. And on the second floor now, they have the main office that customers and everyone come. And you see where they keep the files, people? When you look at Montego Bay Court, when you look at Montego Bay, that facility, the water, when you look at a four-drawer cabinet, and you see where the water was, I was like, whoa, when I saw it, and it was rough. When I think about what happened it was the same time in Port Maria, and they lost everything. When you see people have to have files out in the sun open, everything, when me say they lose everything, me mean they lose everything. They had to postpone what they have to postpone. They have to call police to get additional records. All of that they had to do because of how the damage was severe. So I remember today I was at work and I went and I was saying to someone, it was in the basement, and I was telling them, okay, move that for me and so forth. And the person I must say, oh, why you so frightened? I say, what you mean me frightened? And they must say, why? Me say, me no know about but one thing me can tell you know, me come from country, me using, then when me see river come down, live close to river, and I went through something. I never said it to that person, it was someone else I was saying it to, and I was just explaining because when I was at work today and I was telling them, okay, move this, move that, they were like, at one point, I think they were actually, oh, this a woman I come up bother with her. That was what I think. But it was just based on my previous experience when I realized what happened. Oh, water flood a basement. I mean, the car, when you look at the car top, the water was up here. People lose them vehicle. Vehicle couldn't drive, then just have to write it off. I mean, not joke. The water was up to the roof like that. When you look to go up on the second floor, the water was on the step. And I'm not joking. I'm telling, I was like, I never see it up front, it was videos. But persons that saw it, they were telling us. And I was like, whoa. And when we went and you look on the wall, you see the watermark. You see the watermark. And I'm like, an entire basement, records, lose, everything gone. And it was not a hurricane, it was just a tropical storm that caused all of that damage, just a tropical storm. So just imagine a hurricane category 4 or category 3, whatever we're going to get, just imagine the type of damage that you can get from that. And I don't think people really and truly understand these things. I think sometimes people just take everything for granted and don't prepare, because I'm the type of person I rather to prepare. I rather go the extra mile to make sure I say okay, then everything do, instead of something go bad and me go say, Lord have mercy, look how me never do this and me did if do this, look how this never happened and me did figure do that. Hello Alan Sudas, hello. Oh, you say hello mama, so let me say hello papa, how you doing? DB, welcome DB, and welcome. Right, so just make sure that you prepare. Now make it reach and then you go say, boy, I'm sorry. I am thinking, and I think where I'm at, I'm pretty safe. I'm being honest because I am in the hills, So I think because of that, I'm pretty safe. The only problem where I live is one way in, one way out. And we have to go through all type of roads. Whenever it rain, flood. Flood, 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 flood. St. Catherine High School, John's Road right there, so always flood. Dream, I wake up every morning at 3 a.m. It sounds like an army of us running. The building shakes. It started in October of last year. I don't understand what you're just right. Okay then. You wake up at 3 a.m. All right. You need some olive oil. You need your Bible close to you. You need to start pray before you go to your bed. You need to stop watch the scary movies or anything where you watch. Just pray. Go down on your knee and pray. And just read your Bible. And you won't wake up at 3 a.m. You'll sleep like me right through the night, and when your phone alarm 4:30 or 5 o'clock, morning already. So just do that. And it work. You hear? When we say it work, I mean it work. It work. The only time me dream, I if me go to my bed with something on my mind. Well, not really. And when me dream as some scary dream, I don't like to dream. Like the other day, I was telling my mom after the hurricane about a dream that I had. And I was shocked, maybe like about 2 days after. Someone called and someone was saying, oh, me tell my mother, see it what we are looking what I did that. So me not like dream. A girlfriend of mine, she was pregnant. And I told her, even before she know. Another girlfriend, she did hide it from me and me say, you know, say, my dream see you. And it's like me come to hospital, come look for you. I have a baby girl. It was a big pink blanket. So a baby girl, and she looked at me and she tell me so she pregnant. So me not like dream because them something there, them always come true. So that's the reason why. But back to the hurricane now. So I have to pass John's Road, Johnson Pen to leave, just to go through Spanish Town or anywhere, and those areas always flood. Always flood. I remember once, and when we look on Johnson Pen, it was like a red river because where I live, you have some red dirt. Dovecat, them part there, pure red dirt. So you know, say it's the hill, you know. So when rain fall, everything wash down on the flat. So I refer to it as the Red River. So I know for sure that it is going to be Red River down there. And I hope people may hope the government watch and see what is going to happen with Beryl, with that beautiful police station that they're building at the end of Green Acres, right at the bottom of the hill, right where it's always flooded, right where last year we had a wonderful pool. If anyone wanted to go for a swim, they could have gone for a swim because it was a wonderful red, or should I say brown pool that was over there. That time the station was there, you know. And when the station was not there, hey, it was a river, not a pool, a river. And the people then go build one lovely police station. Let me go for my water. Yeah, sorry. The people then go build one lovely police station down there. And when me see it, you know, me I say, boy, government, me no know what I'm doing because no matter how you dump this land, it now go help. Because what they're supposed to realize, you know, is that everything go right down there, so. And then me see that some people now put up say housing scheme coming. I'm like, why we not gonna do the people them that? Why we not build them out, build house just to go give people? We not just farm up in land or do something, not build no house there so because the poor people them every year once it reach the rainy time, them are gonna suffer. And worse if hurricane come and them are gonna build housing scheme, and one piece of the lot of is 6 point something. I get to understand. And I'm like, no man, you can't do the people them so. Don't do the people them so. But I hope that everybody pay close attention to what is happening now with Beryl, because believe it or not, it is July 2nd. I remember I was making plans for something for August, September. That is the honestly truth. August, September, October. That was what I was saying to someone, that by then we will be getting a hurricane, because that's the time when Jamaica normally get a storm. That's our active part of the active, well, the peak of the season for Jamaica. So I was like during that time. So it is the 2nd of July and we're getting one. So I hope they realize now that the drain cleaning when me hear them are advertise today, and them a tell people, me I come up, me say, backward. You can't do that. You can't sit and wait for the beginning of the hurricane season for you to be doing all of that. You have to know that once April, May start, you know, okay, then the hurricane season is going to be June to November. Make sure you start to clean the drains from then. But no, the Jamaican government, they sit and they wait. And I'm like, no, you can't do that. And the next thing also, I remember I was in Portmore the other day. And when I saw it, I was like, damn nasty. All, you know what, you may a cussy man. I saw a man get out of his vehicle. This is the bag, for example. This is the bag, you know. And the man get out of his vehicle with one black bag and just take the black bag, you know, clearly a rubbish in it. I was coming off the Portmore toll just so you can have an understanding as to where it happened for those in Jamaica. Coming off the Portmore toll, going on Dyke Road, and the man just pull over in vehicle and just go with the rubbish. So uno know, say, all of that are rubbish, you know, in the gully, I go wash up and all of that. And then you go hear them come. They never clean the gully them. They never clean them and all of that. Ahuna, they all nasty people them who continue to dash the rubbish in it and then you go cuss government. Because when we see the man, you know, me say, oh, nasty man. He never hear because my windows, my window did up. I say, what you all nasty man and I want big, all grey back man too, you know. Me say, oh, nasty fart. Take up your rubbish. You can throw the rubbish over. Oh, Lord, did I just say the F word? Fart? I'm sorry. And I was like, nasty. You can throw the rubbish over there, so. And the man just throw the rubbish in the gully. Right when you come off a Portmore toll and you have the other one over there, so you know, and me know say every time it rain, right, there's a flood. Right, the scheme that is there, it flood. So you go hear them come Friday a complain and them go talk how them hear so flood and everything, you know. And you see sometimes those persons that live close to that gully, they are the same set that throw the rubbish out over there. Just like that man who I go about in business and I dash the rubbish over there. So I think that really and truly as Jamaican citizens, we need to do better. We need to know say if it don't affect you, it will affect you. Well, they might say, oh, I'm gonna live this when you rain it now. Guess what? It will affect you somehow. Because when those places flood and everything and the drain, me sure know say every single one of we live here pay tax. GCT, income some form of tax we pay. And a full money. Have to go use property tax. That's what them have to go use. So you might be saying it is not your community. So that's the reason why you throw the rubbish in at the gully. Because it not known. You have to stop being so selfish. When you have your garbage, you keep it. You take it. You when you look sometime on the road, you know the amount of garbage, pan, bin, you pass. You throw it in a one. You don't throw it in a the people them gully. You don't throw it in there. I was listening to something this evening on the news, and the person was saying that the last time they basically got flooded. So they're not taking any check this evenings, this time around. So they're doing everything that they're supposed to do. And the person was saying to them, but where you are right now, it's still not so safe. What happened? The person said, well, if the sea come over and everything, we go up on the rooftop. I'm like, these people really not take nothing serious, you know? They really not take nothing serious. The woman said they go up on the rooftop. And you want to see the rooftop too, you know, when me I look on, come me I look on the rooftop and me I say, but the rooftop they don't look like nobody can hold on it. And so me I look on it and I say, so just be sure, they not take nothing serious. I remember when Ivan, you say Palisado, oh Lord. I think it was after Ivan they put up that barricade that they have there. The sea come up when we see videos, because I have a friend who live around Harborview side and so forth, and she did send it to me. I think was it she? I don't remember which one, but I have two friends that live out that side. And oh, hello, Miss Smith, how you doing? Good night. Right, and she did send it to me, and it was I. And the same thing happened in Old Harbor Bay. The same thing happened, but people, my office said, mm-mm, we can't take no check with Beryl. So you see, tomorrow morning, they said we are supposed to start getting the rains. So I just have to watch and see what gonna happen, because I hope and pray, I really hope and pray that those individuals who are out there at Pedro Keys, that they will just try, but a 6 hours boat ride we get to understand just to reach Rocky Point. But me hope that some way, some whether it be a chopper, something we go for them. Because me know for sure if they don't leave out there, you go hear say one or two of them I go either drop out or something I go happen, because out there is not safe. So it is so sad when you can sit, you can witness something like this, and you hear people still not doing what they're supposed to do. And it is not the first time. This is something that happened before. Okay then. Outside the window blow. Okay. Right. It's not the first time. So I expect for persons now, when it happened, for them just to, okay. We have to remember climate change, it is affecting us so bad. When you look at it, things that we used to have back in the days where you know have 2 3 storm a come June, you don't have this type of heat. No, because of climate change, yeah, experience all of them something there. Where I'm living, I remember last December I thought I was in some foreign country. Me not joke. When you see me sit down and so me sit, me like, oh, with the back foot me live. My mother at one point was like, are you come live in England? I'm like, what is going on? I literally remember when I opened the door, I was looking outside. My mother said, where you look for? Me said, me I look for snow. Because up here was that cold. When you look outside, you see the fog. And I'm like, what is going on? All of that is because of climate change that is happening. When you go to the sea, I remember the other day I went to Elsha. And when I went to Elsha, I was like, oh, go on. Because I remember back in the days, the sea used to be a good distance from the restaurants or the food shop, whatever you want to call them. It used to be a good distance. When you go over there now, you step out of the restaurant, guess where are you? You're stepping into water. All of that are happening. When you look, you see some strange things are happening at the climate change. So I believe that because of that now, we are supposed to look. We supposed to know that it is not like once where you can do prediction and say that Jamaica is not going to get a storm come June, July, August. September, October is our time. We can't do that again. We need to look and we need to remember that, okay, just because, no, things change. And even the Bible tell you that in the last days you're going to have these things. So you see, when you see all that happen, we're not supposed to be surprised. We're just supposed to make sure that we are prepared and we can survive, and our family will be safe, and even your pet will be safe. Oh, hold on. Put the phone here on vibrate. Think a little. I was talking to a friend of mine this evening, and he was letting me know that he was on the roof because you never know. He's so caught up dealing with other issues. He say, I never know say storm a come. He never know. He say, what do you mean you never know? Him say him hear about it, but him never knows that it was going to be a direct impact. So he was just there maybe about after 5 on his roof doing little work and so forth. And I remember I was speaking to my mother, who was letting me know that my auntie was saying, no storm now come. So she not buy up nothing, she not do nothing. And I this evening now she called my mother and said, Shoppers Fair empty. No bread, no crackers, nothing in a Shoppers Fair. Me hear say water done, everything done in a Shoppers Fair. And we were like, okay, okay. Because people may have a case of water for my son because me normally buy the small ones for him. Me have my 5 gallon buckets them for the house because as I said before, me just buy everything mountain. The only sad thing me afraid pan, I mean the meat them in the fridge. Hmm. Because them supposed to last for the month. And no more pain now coming up. Papa Jesus. No pain now come again until mountain. So wanna tell me something now, people. When we go through Beryl, wanna buy up all of them something here. Done the little money. I wanna go to work next week. I wanna go to work next week. What do you think about it? Cause me sure know say some people right now them take everything with them have and go buy prepare for burial and not left nothing So you see next week, me sorry, the employer must know say couple sick leave I go drop next month because guess what? People broke. They can't go travel to work. So just expect the people are going to call and say, oh, I'm not coming in, I'm not feeling well. Or they are going to send in requests for the WFH, work from home, for companies who offer that because they are going to spend everything. I was passing old hardware this evening and I'm like, what? So what's not like it? When you look the amount of vehicle out there, Miss one lady I come out with tarpaulin, somebody have panel vehicle ply. I'm like, okay, them I go button down. And when I was looking at it, I was like, so should I get ply too? Because my window and the tree is right there. So I was saying to myself, should I get piece of ply too, and just put on it. But I did not, so I just hope and pray that it will be good. But people, please, please take it serious. I was looking at a picture and I think it was it TikTok or was it IG with Grenada. I don't know if you know see what happened at Grenada where Beryl do. Me see one house and one house. Basically, I look on the inside of the house. The roof gone. Me see couple roof, and I'm like, wow. It's like Beryl just decides say that section of Grenada, you know what? I'm gonna take off everybody roof right here, so because the whole of them need new roof. So Beryl just decides say I'm gonna walk through and I'm gonna take off everybody roof right there. Because when I was watching the videos and that I saw every single one of them, see no roof, all of the roof them mash up. I'm like, no man. Then I saw a next one. I think this was maybe about was St. Vincent, one of those country, and the man attack and he must say never see nothing like this. And he must show him house. When you look up, nothing, everything tear down. I just one little piece, you see catch on. So it seemed like Beryl say, you know, I'm gonna leave that little part there for you, just in case it a go rain, you can go right there so I keep shelter. And I'm like, wow. So I don't know if anybody here know this place in Portmore. It is right on Back Road side. It's where you call around here again. They have some townhouse and some apartment complex right on the beach in Portmore. And when I saw that, that little place came to mind with the houses that are right there. I'm like, one of them people here see it. Because if you're coming or say, well, I feel them roof gone. When me see it, I say, wow. One of the people them a Port Maria say that. Because me sure no say, if it do Grenada so, if it do St. Vincent so, how it gonna do it? You know gonna do it. It gonna do it worse. I believe it's going to do worse. Especially to this section that is going to eat. It's gonna be worse. And one thing that always happen here in Jamaica, and I really hope that people realize that this is something. So you see, if right now you have the opportunity, after every time we have a storm, for example, vegetables, they will be selling like for 100, 150. You see, after the storm, a week or two after, you see that 150 turn 450, triple, double. That's what happened. So I hope that people, you see, when in a little thing you have in your fridge right now, no matter make it spoil, use it, cherish it, because in the coming weeks ahead, you know what you have to go do? You have to go in at the supermarket when you want vegetable, you have to go buy the frozen veg. Because when you go to market, you go here say a $500 a pound for this. The other day lettuce was selling for $800. Was it 8 or 7? Somewhere like that. Ginger was $1,000 for a pound just last weekend. $1,000 for ginger. So you see, come August, it a go double. When you go market, you go use a ginger, a sell for you have $1,500 a pound. So you see, when you have a little plot, a little land space at the side of your house, make use of it. Oh Jesus, may I talk, I just went and look right here, so people, me have my mother, a pear flowers. Me used to have actual lettuce. Did I want me to plant pepper too? But me not do it again. Me never do it again. So the only thing we focus on are the flowers them with their yard. They are the front of the yard. And then can't yam. Then can't yam. Can't yam. I may tell you if it make use of no land space. I may have so much, and all there in front of my one is a garden with full of flowers. Flowers for kill. None of them can eat. Well, I think she have a, what she have out there? Oh, she have rosemary. I think she have rosemary. She have mint. What else she have? Rosemary, mint. I think she have one, what you call it, oregano. Sitting like so, she have that one too. I have my guava. I have my grapevine. Oh, Jesus, peace. Oh, Lord. People, I have one grapevine. We Jamaican refer to it as grape tree. We don't know why we do that, but it is on the fence. And you see right now, it's full of blossom. Blossom, blossom, blossom. And it will light have gone. It will light have gone. Just like me, guava. I'm gonna lose it too. It will light have gone. Everything have gone. But one thing that I'm going to do is, after the storm, when the earth is well saturated, I just have to take my cutlass and my fork, my garden for, and just go out there and dig. Me have some pak chow seed, and I think me have okra seed in the washroom too. So me I go take them and me I go just sow them and everything, because right now when you go out there it tough, the ground, you not even can wear it hard. So me know for sure say come Saturday it's going to be well saturated, so you can easily plow it and you're good to go. So that's what I'm going to do weekend, because can't go do nothing more really and truly. Even Friday, we don't. We can't go nowhere. So that is my focus, because come August, we're going to have emancipation, we're going to have independence. And you're not going to have no vegetables. When you eat a jerk chicken, you better not know, say, you're not going to have no tomato, you're not going to have nothing to put at the side of it. I remember it was Hurricane Ivan. I was living at St. John's Garden at that time. And people, chicken galore. You guess oh, one man who have one chicken coop, it coop they get flood out, and the chicken them dead, and then kill the chicken. And so when you think about it, whenever did we eat them chicken there, Jesus please. Whenever did we eat them chicken there, the coop did flood out and the chicken them dead, and the man just kill the chicken them and then just send them all over the place. You get chicken foot, you get this, you never have no fridge, Say, can remember say like gone. I remember Ivan, we never get back any current until maybe about 3 or 4 days. After water, maybe about 2 weeks or so we get back water good. Because when I mean good, we got the water in, but it was dirty. So after it just come maybe about 1 week or other. But we get chicken liver, chicken foot, chicken. The man just give away all of the chicken then. And we name the chicken. We not roast chicken, all sort of chicken we eat. We eat chicken. And back in the days, when time you hear them something there, you make use of it, because you don't have any fridge. So you see people then just light fire and then just roast them chicken, cook them chicken. I remember we had curry chicken, and it was curry chicken for breakfast, curry chicken for lunch, curry chicken for dinner. The only thing different was, I think for the breakfast was curry chicken and food, and then for lunch curry chicken and white rice. For dinner curry chicken and white rice. And at that, so we go on with it. We remember the amount of chicken, we had a bucket. They season the chicken, and put it in the bucket, and you have it. I think it was for maybe about a day and a half. The next day, brown stew chicken. Chicken. Hey, a whole heap of chicken, So I'm sure said this hurricane again, some farmer somewhere is going to do the same thing again. But I just hope and pray they don't have to, because a lot of the times that's the only way they earn a living. So imagine a storm come and wipe out everything for you. It'll go hard for you to get back on your feet, especially when that is what you depend on. It's going to be hard. So I just hope that it don't happen, or if anything, if it's, then I lose everything. So me just hope them put in place, them tie down their roof if them have to tie it down, them button up which part them have to button up, and all of that. Me just hope them do it. Look, while me there, hear me next door neighbor. Come. I say to myself, I'm with them a knocking at night. Then the list around there, so me hear, come. I feel like, oh, I go on. Come. Me don't know where them are knocking. But me I say, oh, where them are knocking at night. But me can't say nothing, because me should have button up my window then too. But I saw it go. Watch out, now look over the sitting. But people, please brace for Beryl. If you have your loved ones here in Jamaica, reach out to them and everything. Just check on them, make sure that everything is fine before and after the storm, especially the after, because we really don't know what it's going to bring. It might come with a lot of rain, it might come with a lot of wind, We don't know. But just make sure you reach out to your loved ones, make sure that they're fine and everything. If you have young children, please may I beg you, uno get Panadol. Make sure you have one Panadol for them. Always have a Panadol. Because me no know what happened to them and look up pitney, you see, as them smell the rain, fever, cough, all sorts of something. Make sure you have Panadol, have their medication. If you get formula, if a formula then depend, make sure you have enough. Because you don't know how long you might have to stay in for. And knowing how Jamaica is, me can tell people, that's why I'm here when the PM announced state of emergency, me say you better. Because me can tell say right now, you have some boy somewhere, and I saw them sit down, and them a load them up, and them a load, and them a do all sort of thing, because them a say, you know what, as it start, me gonna loot. Maybe them did a plan for go how much store tomorrow, go empty it out. So when me hear him say that, I was like, yep, that's good. That's good. Because if the police or soldier, if they don't get, trust me, whole heap of business people, them are going to suffer. Because they're going to lose a whole heap of them stock. Me sure say most of them maybe sit down and that them a do, them a think which part them can go do certain bad things. And that them do. Them a think about all of these places where them can go and get free clothes, the shoes, the this and the that. So when me hear them say state of it, I'm like, yeah, curfew, yep, drop it. Drop it. Because if they not drop it, yeah, Jamaica the whole away would have feel it. The whole away. Because when you look and you're going to hear this store was broken into, this happened, this happened, this happened. You see, when time the people then get back them stock, guess what? The set that they lose, them have to recover it somewhere. So you see, if when time then if you sell it for $500, you better know say $700 them are gonna sell it for. And me and you, it have a affect. So I am happy that they did that. The next thing that I'm happy about, I realized I heard Desmond Mackenzie announce it. And what he said was that they will be sending out vehicle. That was, I think it was yesterday, he made the announcement. They will be sending vehicle to pick up the homeless. And when he said that, I was like, thank you very much. Thank you. And what they said that they will be providing shelter for them and so forth. And they send out the list with all the emergency numbers, the shelters that will be open and everything. And when I said that, I was like, thank you very much. Because one thing I realized, us Jamaican, we love to cuss government. When we say we love to cuss them, I mean we love to cuss them. And you see, anytime they do nothing good, we don't remember. When I was sitting and I was listening to Desmond Mackenzie and he was speaking, I was like, yeah, good. He might talk about the shelters that they're going to open, the fact that they're going to send vehicle around to collect the homeless. I'm like, yes. And what they're going to do here, I'm like, yep, good. Because clearly, they start to prepare from early, right there. So them no wait until the rain start, then them are going to send out vehicle to take up the people them. Then start from early. So I get to understand that maybe someone said that it was this evening. The set that is normally downtown, something went and picked them up this evening. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, that is good. So I have to say, good job right there. Good job. When I look at the road and, oh, people, Transport Minister, Mr. Vaz, announced that persons whose vehicle that they own, and have on government own, they can go and collect their vehicle. That was today they made that announcement. They should go and collect their vehicle. And guess what? If they not have the money, they can collect them vehicle. Government are gonna give them an IOU. When me hear that, they say, what kind of IOU not gonna give the people? Then what come with that IOU? Because people, honestly, you see, if they have my vehicle, they're gonna make it on for the hurricane. Especially if people outside windy. Make up people. Walk outside. Yeah. Make up people out the door. Yeah, it's windy and cool and nice. If I never want to go outside, but I can't see when I talk about. But the poor dog, lie down, this not gone in my house. I guess out there too cold, him not gone. Yeah, but outside windy people and cool and nice. Wow. So so I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Yes. So he was saying that they can come and they can collect their vehicles. And I was like, okay, then I wonder why. But then I sat and I was like, I wonder why they might do that. And I tell people, say, government is going to issue them with an IOU if they don't have the money. But then again, would I go for my vehicle? Of course, may I go for that? May I go for that? IOU? I wonder how long them are going to tell me if I pay it back for. Because knowing us Jamaican, government give you an IOU without no terms and condition. No terms and condition, IOU from the government. So you pawned my vehicle and tell me that I was supposed to pay you 38,000. I went and collect it and you give me an IOU slip just to say that whenever I have the no terms, they must give them terms, whether 30 days or something. They must tell them something. Because if they just leave it open like that, knowing us Jamaican, I mean, I just say us because me included too. Knowing us Jamaican, we would have just bet that time and not pay it until winter you want. Because of that, some we do, like when you come on to property tax. Oh Lord. Why we not like pay property tax? So that is the last thing for us to pay. The only time we pay property tax, is when you look and you say, oh, property tax, you know what, I'm going to pay. Because I don't want to pay the late fee. I'm going to pay it. But when I think about the vehicle, I was like, okay. So true, you don't want it to be damaged. For phone property, I tell the people them now for comfy because maybe if the vehicle is damaged on their property, maybe they will be responsible for it. That's what I was thinking. I don't know. But that was what I was thinking. I was like, okay, then maybe. Maybe. But people imagine getting an IOU from the government. That would be good. Without any terms or condition. That would be excellent. Especially for the taxi driver, them knowing all them time. Oh Lord. So Mr. Vaz, but just hope you did think about that properly. You and your ministry people them. I just hope you did work it out properly as to what. Okay then. Outside I get windy and me there walk go upstairs and go up on the veranda go look. Okay. Right. So me just openly think about it properly to make sure say the terms and the condition is there. IOU, come and collect your vehicle pay within 30 days, pay within 2 months, pay within three months install, something like that. Because if you don't, you're going to issue IOUs that will never, ever be paid. That is what is going to happen. So I just hope that he did actually think about it carefully and how they're going to do this thing. The next thing when I upset about people, where I live, every day I drive on the road, my sight. When I say my sight, I mean my sight. Me drive, me there over there so, then me gone. I pay zigzag me driving now. Me not joke. And you see, because of that, sometimes I look at my vehicle, and look on the tire, me just kiss my teeth, Because it's pure potholes. And not even potholes, some of them. Some of them are manual. The other day, I see one, and I'm like, right when you're coming off, you know, for those who in Jamaica, right across from Perry's, you have the stoplight that take you across Irish Pen, that take you across the Brunswick. When you're coming off, right at the depot right there, and there's two big manhole in the highway. In the highway, when you look, then deep. That's why I say a manhole them. When you look on John's Road, I mean like, what the hell our Christopher Tufton up to? Because normally, as you have a little crack, you know, remember when Tufton just getting a power, you know, as you have a little crack on the road, a patch. As you have a little this, a patch. I mean, say, no man, I want to go on Mr. Tufton, and the storm will come now, so you know, so it will get worse. Because sometimes you have some little teeny one, so you see by Monday, so them turn. So when time you drive now, you're not even going to sight again, you know, you just have to go take your time. You go down, you come up. You go down, you come up. Down, and that you have to go do. Because of that go happen. So when me did that, I said, no man, they're not supposed to make it get out of control so much because your weight, it me sure you know say every minute, every day or every week, tough time drive on a road here. Every week. Because I feel in place. And me I say, you know see the road? Me see down there. So me I say, well, Babsy, you know see this? Me go up Old Harbour Road. Me say, Wheatley, you know see this? And I'm like, what is going on? So me not like that. Because I believe that for the hurricane season, all of them something that you're supposed to make sure you have luck. You do your patching. Although the patching don't make no sense to me. Because sometimes them patch the road, they pothole them, you know, then just patch a big one them and leave the little teeny one. And sometimes you're right, I say, so them never see this a little hole right here, so. But I just saw them do it. So when me looking at me, I say no. Because me know say up here, pothole me I go up on John's Road next week. Or whenever me ready to go back on the road. Me used to zigzag, now me just have to go down in the pothole them and come up. And then a little bit after, you know, you drive your car, you hear something at the front start shake. And when you go, they might tell you this and they might tell you that. Sometimes I just look at them, you know, and kiss my teeth. I remember one day, we dropping a one pothole people, me a speed, you know. And me a drive, you know, because the road look good, you know, and the road clear. So me say, all right, me a take it. Me a take it, you know, people. Yo, you see when me reach, pan, they call a road there, Signum, Black Factory right there, so. You see when after me pass there, so, boo! I was like, ah. You see when me come out, me ear sit in my car a shake. You know what me do? Me just turn up the volume of the radio. Me just turn up the radio. And me just listen to my radio. You see when me reach, me look at me see, me not see say not, me realize say me tired, me dey feel say me tired alright and everything, but me don't know what start shaking, you know. Cause me I tell you, the patrol me think me tired would have bust me. I was so shocked. Me say me backside. People, if me dey cuss bad word, maybe a too big one would have come out. The way me jumping at the patrol. Boof. I was like, no man. You see when time me did that, you know, me hear I say, what the time that the car start shake now? Me like, Jesus, please not tell me something if I go fix something. I mean, me just drive. When me reach, me call Mark, that I'm the guy when he fix the car. Me say, Mark, me don't know what happened to the car, you know, with my light self, you know, when me know say me dropping a patrol. Me hear one shaking underneath it. He say, oh, me say, me no know, he say, me fi carry it come. So me go and everything, he say, I never nothing major. He say, oh, me say, me think me did drop in a one patrol, so me think that's cause it. So he say, oh, I eat. But he say, you're rocking? Some rock something on the car. He said that still what that one figure change, so you need to change. I say, all right then. So it just do him for do, and me gone, me never hear the shake again. But you see, anytime me I drive and me drop in a patrol, and me hear them sitting there, yo, me music that out. Me not stress myself over it. Me not worry. Me not fret over no vehicle with. Because me I say, no man, government need to do better. They need to do better. And when me look on Beryl, we are gonna come now and done the little piece of road where me have to drive pan for come on my evening time. Them I go mash up. It I go mash right up. You see when me reach work sometime, all of my co-worker can tell which part me live. Especially when it rain. You just look on my tire and you see red dirt. You see the red dirt. Just look at the tire. And it's not because we don't have any. You have road. But guess what? Sometimes when you check, you have to go through this apart, that apart, all of them something there. So me just kiss my teeth. Me say no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I hear somebody today was saying, say, me not get no gas to put in my car. Me say, you not buy no gas yet? The person said, no, me not buy no gas. Me say, so you know, I go top up or something. They never did a plan, but then I forgot. Hey, people, please, wanna make sure say anytime, and I always say it. If it's a holiday, me make sure say me have gas. Weekend, me make sure me have gas, even if I half tank, because you know how me look at it. Me can't come home and me say me depend E. You don't know what can happen during the night. What if you have an emergency and you have to go out on the road? What is going to take you when you're on E? Your gas light on. Or you're going to reach on the road. I saw me look on it. So you see, because of that, me always make sure if $1,000, we put it in the tank to make sure say me have it. And you see, when you have this storm coming, make sure say you have it. You have it because you don't know. Some gas station might be closed. Some they might double up them price, triple up them price, or something. I saw, I don't remember which country this was. Was it the sea place? We can't pronounce that. Curfew or something like that. I think I don't know if it was a gas station or what it was, but you just see the shell. You just see the shell. The roof gone. The roof literally gone. So you see, because you don't know if you're going to experience those things, make sure you have it. You have everything in place because we can't take anything for granted. Make sure you do it and nothing not happen. Instead, when time go happen, you go sit down and you say, boy, if me didn't know, me go do this. If me didn't know, me go do that. No. I remember my mother, they were talking about Gilbert, what happened in Gilbert and all of that. I don't know what happened in Gilbert. I was a child. I don't remember nothing about that. I think I was a child, maybe 2 or 4, 2 or 2, 3, 4, somewhere there. 4 year old, 3 plus, yeah, during Gilbert. So they were talking about what happened with Gilbert, how Gilbert went and Gilbert come back, and when it come back at that time it did get worse, and I'm like, okay then, and them I talk about no, how them the same thing when me I plan for do, I that them do, because me I plan for go on the road tomorrow, go look for jelly, and they say the same thing then they do in a Gilbert time, they go pick up coconut, we blow off a tree, because me I tell you tomorrow, watch me, I go show them my coconut them. I will be showing you my coconut them tomorrow. Because I will be going for them. So tomorrow I'm going to take them and post them. Or maybe Thursday. I will be posting them. So they were talking about all of that, and they were saying that some places never open until 2 weeks after because of how badly the infrastructure was damaged, roof, everything. School, they said basically the school them had to close, and school did just open and they had to close again. I get to understand that some of the schools that they had shelter, they have to take the people them out of that shelter and I go to one next one because that shelter lose the roof. All of them something there. They were talking about that happened in Gilbert. So when they were talking, someone said maybe no, it wouldn't be so bad because things change and now with the building infrastructure they get better and so forth. And I'm like, yeah, they do, but remember, we still have churches that are being used as shelter. And when you look, you're going at them and you look up, where you look on zinc top. You still have schools that are being used, and when you go into the schools and you look up, you see water come through the roof. Or maybe you look up and you're looking outside and they are being used as shelter. So as much as how technology improve and now they're doing all sort of stuff with buildings and so forth, government still mean they not spend no money to fix up the school them. Some of the church them, the people them not show tithes. So because of that, they don't have the money to build or to improve or to fix what they don't have it. Renovation are always at the back end. When you look at schools sometime and you go into some, you wonder what? I remember the other day I went to a primary school and I was like, Jesus, please. When we looking at the bathroom, because me, the way the time had, me just drink up, me did there, me I drink the water, and me couldn't hold it. Me said, the bathroom, and then show me the bathroom. People, when me go in the bathroom, I said, Jesus, please. I saw school bathroom tan. I never remember say I saw school bathroom tan. It's like, no man. Me come out. And she said, I said, me can't use in this. She said, oh, all right then. Come me carry it up at the staff room. And I said, oh, me go up at the staff room, me and look at me. I said, no man, this is unfair. This is not right. Me did me and look at me. I said, so the staff room, bathroom looks so good. And the bathroom where the people them use stand so. Why they not fix it up? And that me I wonder, why they not fix it up? Because no matter how you go say the people them are going to destroy it, and everything, you can, the little thing, concrete structure that they normally have, the basin thing, you can put some of that so the people can have it for wash them hands. You don't have to do standing pipe. You can do them things there. The toilet, the cheap. You can make sure say you as one mash up, you replace it. Make sure say them have water. I mean, did they say no? This unfair. It's really, really bad. So think about it. These are the places that they're using as shelter. So if you hear say this a shelter rooftop gone, this a shelter this, that's the reason why. I remember I was speaking to someone, and I was saying to the person that you need to get this, you need to get that, and they were like, for what? What we need to give them that from? This is so suppose they are stranded on the job, where them are going to get it from? Because you have to think about the police, the security officers who have to work, the nurses and all of them people there, who have to work during this storm period. When they are there, where are they going to get food from? All of them something there. And I don't think some people realize that as much as how you're supposed to provide them with a safe working environment, when it comes on to this time, hurricane, you have to make sure say the environment is safe, they are safe, and them have food, everything. Because you are gonna make them the day, because you expect that okay, they're supposed to do this, they're supposed to do that. You see, if you can get them one earbed, you can get an earbed, you get the earbed or something so they can rest. Because they're the ones, they're going to have to be there checking on this. If them in the hospital, they must have make sure they check on this patient, do that. If it's an officer, if they get an emergency call, they have to go make sure say when the storm pass, they go and they check it. So you have to make sure that they are taken care of. They are safe, them have food and everything. You can't expect say you have to walk them out and them supposed to go up on the road, go buy food or if you go look for them own food. Don't. Make sure so you provide every single thing for them. Just as if they were at their home, they would be comfortable. Try to make sure that the environment that they will be in is comfortable also. But Whole heap of people, they don't think about those things. They just want to work out people. Like the particular company that is open, well, maybe they close now just to sell chicken to people and not think about them workers. You see, who know? That's unfair. But people, it's a pleasure being with you. I will be back tomorrow. I will be taking my videos. I will be going on the veranda and I will be sitting down looking at everything. Just a peep. That may I go do tomorrow. So I will be, yeah. Such a pity I can't go up on the roof. Because you see, I could have up on the roof. I could have see everything where up over all over the side. But I can't go up there, so such a pity. But anyway, folks, it's a pleasure being with you. Please be safe, and I hope that God will guide and protect each and every one of us. Please remember, every single soul that you come in contact with, treat them with love and respect every single step of the way. So for those who are overseas, call your family, check on them. Just let them know that, hey, I'm praying for you. I have you in mind. After the storm, you call them, you check on them. People, protect your documents. Make sure that your documents are safe, especially if your roof can blow off, because I know everybody have deck top, some people roof can blow off. So just make sure you protect everything. You have a little bag. If your roof blow off, you have it, you pack it with your medication, change your clothes if need be, little food item. So if you have to run, you grab it and you run. Now when time rain and flood start, at that time, yeah, look for clothes, I look for this. No, pack it and put it aside, especially when you live close to a gully, a river. You just have it. But by the way, you should have not even did it in the first place now. But anyway, folks, be safe, and I will pray for you, and please pray for me also. So thank you so much. Pleasure being with you all, and have a good night, one and all.